Yeah, live and direct, back to motivational motives. You know, so I just spoke to my wife and the lawyer about the situation. So the name of this particular video is called "Kids Go to Law School in America." You know what I mean? So check it. So as I was saying, so my wife, she tapped the lady. The lady waited there 4 hours, then called an ambulance. There were no obvious scratches. The cop put in the police report. There's no problem. Okay, a week or two later, they call us and state that she's filing some type of case. So we like, what type of case? What's going on? There's nothing wrong. So mind you, like I said, it was a year later. So this is May 29th. You know what I mean? So today was the day we had to go for the deposition, as they call it. The deposition is basically when the plaintiff states their case and the defendant states their case. So my wife had to get prepped for the first half an hour, so so the lawyer could just tell her, the do's and don'ts. So so and the funny thing that the lawyer tells us, she said in the city of the Bronx, the plaintiff is the judges are plaintiff friendly in the borough of the Bronx, meaning the plaintiff usually wins. So I'm like, what? Why is that? What's their motive? Could it be money? Or do they just have compassion for people from the Bronx that, they're trying to say, what, give them some money because they're probably being raped and victimized by the system economically, Anyway, so my wife goes in there, I stand outside. So it took about 2 hours. So my wife comes out. That was the interruption in the last video. So I was like, "What's up? What happened?" So the lady states that first and foremost, she did not go to the hospital that day. She went to the hospital the next day, and when she got her MRI, she was cleared, meaning there was nothing wrong with her back, neck, or anything. Okay. So what does she do? She goes to her clinic, and her clinic run by her ethnicity, and I'm not gonna say what her ethnicity is. I'm black, by the way. So she, I don't, and we need more black-run clinics. So anyway, so they go there, and I guess because they were the same ethnicity, they made some shit up. And the lady says so she was prescribed some painkillers. So my wife's lawyer states, what type of painkillers were you prescribed? She says ibuprofen. I want whoever's looking at this right now to Google ibuprofen and please show me where ibuprofen is some type of painkiller. You know what I mean? She put it like she was prescribed some long-term dosage of some pain medication, like an opioid of some sort. You know what I mean? So they asked her, well, how do you take it every day? She said, no, I only take it when it hurts. She said, well, the lady said, well, how many days a week is that? She said, twice a week. And she goes on to say that she was in therapy. She's been in therapy for 6 months, twice a week, due to her car getting tapped, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, kids, think about law school, because what she's doing, and you know what, it's the American way. She's milking the system. So every time she has to go back to court or consult her lawyer, they get paid. They get money in their pocket, okay? So, but nothing's gonna come out of the case. Nothing's gonna come out of me nor my wife's pocket. Most likely, the insurance company, they're gonna throw this case out, because at the end of the day, they're gonna consult another mechanic that actually did fix our brakes and is gonna prove that our brakes were damaged. Therefore, that alleviates the negligence of my wife. Okay? So, I want you to ask yourself, when you make a decision in your life, what's your MRI? What is your motivational reasoning or rationale for your initiative? And I want you to really, really think about your background. I want you to think about what have you went through that led up to this decision in your life. If you don't come up with a concise answer, it's not going to work out for you, okay? Because this woman obviously did not think about her MRI. Her MRI, and I understand, it was money, and that's okay. And you know what? it came out that she's into real estate. So obviously, her business isn't doing too well, okay? Because if she was out here selling homes and selling condos, you know what I mean? I don't think she would be really worried about a little tap on the back of her car that did not lead to any type of injuries, okay? So this is Motivation Motives. Yeah, yeah.